So it's crazy. It's been 14 years, some change since I've been at this spot right behind me. Used to live right up there, that top spot. This is the place where shit my life changed. Another young man lost his life. So how it all happened was it stemmed from a little altercation at a little spot near this joint called the Rio Bond Grill. And so, I mean, I thought everything was cool. I was under the influence. The brother was too. You know, had some stuff in my system. And, you know, after helping them getting into the joint, you know, it was one of them things where I was like, man, get in the car with me and ride, because I was making some money out here. And I ain't want nothing to get in the way of that, and everything that was right there wasn't that deep. I was high. But when we pulled up, because, you know, a little bit lower than me, this joint right behind me, that's where another good man had stayed, and I know he was coming around here. So when I pulled up, I went ahead and backed in somewhere around these cars, somewhere around there. Park. I'm leaving. I'm thinking I'm just about to go upstairs, be with my owner. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, trying to see, confused, right? Because I'm 25, he 28. You know, we in the streets. It's not to say that fighting is beneath, but, you know, it's kind of dogged up at the time. So it was like, what? And I ain't really want to do that, but I was high. So after all this, and I think, man, maybe if he get it off his chest, the other dudes pull up, whatever. We going at it. I'm drunk high. Like I said, time goes on. And, you know, afterwards, and we got broken up a few times, I'm thinking that the situation over. So, you know, I'm ready to go in the house. He got it off his chest, you know, we demonstrated. You know, he started talking crazy. So I'm like, man, like, look at your daughter. I'm like, well, look at your mouth, look at your whatever. And see, I've been set up before by people that have been around me. I done had that pistol on the back of my head, you know what I'm saying, in situations where I thought it shouldn't have gone like that. So at this point, shoot, I might have 20 grand up in the house, you know, give or take. It's gonna fluctuate depending on what I'm buying and selling. So I'm telling Holmes, like, man, don't even come around here no more. At that point, he wanted to get disrespectful, call me out my name, use that B word, you know. That was something that y'all like had me high. I'm like, yeah, all right, I got your B word or whatever. Then he said, man, go get your pistol, Biz. Snap. Just seen red. I flew up them stairs. This jump behind me, you know, and came back, walked down. He was in the truck on the passenger side. When the homie was talking to him, me in there with the other dude, hot dude I ain't deal with. And walked up on him, said his name, and let him have it. Now the crazy part about all this is, I was so intoxicated that part of this stuff that was revealed in the motion of discovery, and the discovery, excuse me, I ain't understand the trajectory. I thought I was just in one place. It didn't show, and it showed that I moved around. And, you know, I remember letting off some shots, and I looked into the joint to make sure I ain't hit the dude in the driver's seat, because it wasn't for him. You know, other elements of that story, man, it's like just crazy. Because after all of that stuff, it's just like I got out of here. My man say I walked off, but I thought I just ran. My car was still here. Homie was done. Now, it took months of me being in that place to actually remember the rest of the story, you know. And it's tough, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, that family, they no longer have. And see, I wrote this a year before I came home with Penn America. It's called Reaping the Whirlwind. So, damn, what have I done? A flurry of shots. How did I get so high? This is not what I wanted. Then I was haunted. So many nights haunted by my mistake. All night awake, thinking of what could have been done differently. Me in prison, him in cemetery. Both families hurt. All because of a nigga's pride hurt. His, not mine. I was fine. I tried to apologize. He wanted to fight, I declined. Until I didn't. Alright, but that wasn't the end. He had to get disrespectful. Now I'm thinking of my safety and where I'm living. I didn't know where he lived. He told me to get my pistol and I did. Why would he do that? We both were drunk. Me drunk and high. Emotions high. I didn't want him to die. But there was an explosion. Anger erupted in the gunfire. Then it was over. Damn. Why did I? So, wrote that thinking about this situation. And I haven't been here since. But this is part of my journey. Part of me going through the stuff that's necessary for me and my growth. Also to document that hopefully somebody don't make my mistake. They know that drinking, drugging, heated emotions that explode to something in which I'm fortunate to be able to come out here and tell this story. There's a lot of menace in there, they not. And homie can't come back. His family got to deal with that. My family had to deal with all the time I've been away. All the people I done lost. So, it's one of them things, man. Nothing is more important than a life, you know? And none of that street stuff, man, I see it really ever amounted to anything. But I can use my experiences to try to reach the youngest. That's all I can say. J.S. Russell.